Your new album is called We've Come For You All. It sure took you guys a long time to release this album. Did you have a long break, or did you have any problems along the way?
No, we after we finished Volume 8, we went on tour for a year for that. And then Charlie and I made an SOD record and went on tour for a year for that. And then took not such a long break, and then started writing for this album, We've Come For You All, in like June of 2001. And between writing and recording, finished the record in September of 2002.
What can your fans expect buying this album? Is this a typical Anthrax album?
I don't know what a typical Anthrax album is. They're all different to me, so I would expect them to hear a record that's very much in the maintains all the roots of Anthrax, but sounds like Anthrax in 2003.
Did you record this album as a 4-piece?
No, 5-piece.
You did?
We have a new guitar player named Rob Caggiano.
All right, so he's a permanent member of the band?
Yes.
Who wrote the music for the album? I mean, before the whole band was credited for the songwriting, who wrote the songs on the new album?
It's always remained the same. It's Charlie and myself and John who are collaborating mostly on the material. It's been like that since Sound the White Noise, pretty much. Does
Charlie play any guitar on the new album?
A little bit. He does, not as much as he did on the last record, because with Rob in the band now, Rob was playing most of all the leads and other parts as well. So
you are quite known for this fusion between rap and metal in some songs. Are there any modern influences on your new album?
I don't know. You'd have to tell me. As far as I'm concerned, we pretty much influence ourselves when we're doing stuff. So if there's modern influences, I don't know. I mean, I could tell you that there's Black Sabbath influences or Bad Brains influences, but as far as modern influences, I don't think so.
Your opinion when it comes to MP3 files and file sharing now that you release a new album, do you think much about that?
No, I don't. Unless I had the power to shut off the whole internet, I don't worry about stuff I can't control, and I'm completely actually ignorant to that world. I've never even downloaded a song, so as far as I'm concerned, it's just something that there's nothing I could do about it. So if it happens, it happens.
I read that you had planned to bring Joey Belladonna, your previous vocalist, on tour. Was that cancelled, or is that something you're still planning to do?
No, we would never do it. I'm glad we didn't do it, and this band, we're not about nostalgia at all or going backwards. So that's definitely something that won't happen.
Did you still play those old songs that you're famous for, or do you focus mostly on your latest records?
No, we play a mixture of everything. Of course, we'll always play the old stuff.
Yeah. Is it hard to pick a set for a concert? I mean, you released...
yeah, it is now. It sure is. We haven't done that yet for this tour. I mean, we don't start rehearsal till the end of February, so it's going to be tough.
How do you pick the songs? I mean, do you pick 5 songs each, or do you vote for the songs? Or
I don't know. We have a good idea of some songs, but then other ones, it's going to be really harder this time because we're going to retire some of the older ones that we have been playing and try and play some different old ones. So I think it's going to be a case of just having to, in rehearsal, play a bunch of different stuff and see what it feels like.
Do you remember the old songs from your first albums by heart, or do you have to put on a record to play them again? I mean,
it just depends on the song. Some I would know I'd be able to play, others I would have to listen to.
As far as I understand, there will be no more SOD. Is that right?
Well, you haven't heard that from me.
No.
So, as far as I understand, that's just the big mystery.
All right, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Exactly.
Okay. Are you excited now when you're releasing a new album? I mean, how do you feel? You finished the album and it will soon be shipped out to the shops, and you'll have a lot of reviews. Are you excited about that, or have you done this so many times that you feel you've done a record that you think is good and you don't care?
Well, it's a combination of both. I mean, I do feel like I accomplished what I set out to, and I really love this record that we made, and that's the most satisfying thing. But there is also, I mean, I am really excited. There's tons of excitement for me about releasing another record and seeing what people think of it. I mean, whether or not they like it or dislike it, of course I want people to like our record, but if they don't, they don't. But it is really exciting for it to come out, and we get to start this whole cycle again. It's something that, for me, it never loses the excitement.
Do you agree upon which songs are the best from the album within the band, or do you all have personal favorites? I mean, you have to pick some songs when you're going out to play them live.
Right.
Do you know that, okay, we all like, these 3 or 4 songs, and we'll do those?
Not yet. I'm sure that'll be a subject of debate when we're in rehearsal. We'll figure it out and see. It just comes down to playing the songs and really just seeing which ones feel good in rehearsal. Then when we actually get on tour, we'll start playing songs, and you could find out that, well, maybe this one doesn't work as well as we thought it would, so you'll switch it for something else and, see how that works.
You said you will quit playing some of the songs that have been with you for years. If your fans demand you to play those tracks, do you think you'll put them back on the set list again?
No. I mean, maybe in years or something, but, unless we got on stage and played every single song we ever recorded, we can never please everybody. It's just the way it works. I mean, no matter what you play, there's always going to be someone who says, oh, but they didn't do this. So, because I'm that same guy. I go to see bands all the time, and I'll be like, oh, fuck, they didn't do this, or they didn't do that, or that's just being a fan, and every fan has their favorite song. So, hopefully, we could satisfy people even if we don't play one specific thing that they were hoping for.
What are your favorite bands at the moment? Do you have any favorite records?
Definitely the Audioslave record.